happen. They keep cutting me off. Roger Stone is here with me. We're...
Look at this fucking building! Look at this, where's this fucking... What happened?
Oh my fucking god.
Look at behind you! Holy shit! Aliens, boys! Project Bluebeam the building.
We're 2 doors down from his office. There was a drone strike in America 2 days ago, folks. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Why is this not major news? I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Roger, do you think you were the target?
No, I don't. What's the engine for this BMW? Look at this fucking car. What happened here? This is some 9/11 shit, boys, where the cars got vaporized. Cars 5 blocks away from the building. They ain't got no tires or windows on them, and the engine blocks are melted. What happened here? What happened here? Where's the... Looks like the engine block. Listen, I don't know if it's a drone strike. I have no idea. Is that Mancow? Is it? Hey, listen. The chances that this was a drone strike, I'm thinking incredibly low. Again, I have no idea.
It's actually rather high because the drone operators, and there's drone operators in Arizona. Like, that's how this thing works, you know? And so, like, it doesn't really matter where the drone operators are actually at. And so what is actually displayed on their screen could be easily manipulated. And so it looks like an actual combat target. The people doing the drone strikes don't know exactly what the hell they're hitting. That's why they're drones. Because these people are making these commands and they have no idea as to what they're actually doing. They're just playing a video game. Part of the military-industrial complex. And, you know... Okay, yeah.
Yeah. We're not in a reality situation. We're not in a real world at this point. We're in a transitional phase where this country is under attack. So, was this building droned? I'm thinking most likely not droned. But remember, again, when you're talking about this election, anything's up for grabs. I saw an AT&T data building that it looked like it got Moabbed, boys. I saw an AT&T data building in...
Wow. Fact check. So, tying national bomb to basically data collection, because this was right after the elections, and so and why didn't this make freaking national news? Oh, maybe it did. Maybe I missed it. But yeah, hold on. National Bomb and Dominion voting systems link is a conspiracy theory. Fact check. No, it's not a conspiracy theory. There may not be answers to the Christmas Day bombing international anytime soon. The claim Dominion voting systems is tied to up in Nashville bombing based on the affected AT&T building ownership, and the cellular company was contracted to audit Dominion's machines. There's no answers to the Christmas Day bombing in Nashville anytime soon. Bombing investigations can take years. Daryl DeBusk, an FBI spokesman based in Tennessee, told the Tennessean. As of Friday, motive in the bombing remained under investigation by the FBI, the ATF, and Metro Nashville Police. So did the type of explosions used to detonate the blast. Yeah, slaves are searching for their own answers. Some looking at thin line ties to conspiracy theories about the 2020 election as evidence of a broader plot. It's kind of hard not to. A widely shared post on Facebook alleges that 4 days before the bombing, a rumor circulated that AT&T was awarded a new contract to audit Dominion's voting machines, which were supposedly being sent to Nashville. It also claims the AT&T building that was affected by the bomb is where those machines were being stored. The loudspeaker was to warn people that the bomb was going off. 5:30 a.m. on Christmas morning was picked to ensure that nobody was around. It wasn't meant to kill people, but to destroy building. The question is why? The post reads, the user who created the post did not respond to USA Today's request for comment. Other posts on social media have gone a step further, alleging that Dominion is tied to the bombing through ownership of the affected AT&T building. Coincidence? The AT&T building in Nashville that was affected by the bomb was owned by Cerberus. Sick. Oh, that's pretty pretty cool trade name. Owners of Dominion Voting Systems, the company many people are accusing of voter fraud, are the former executives from Cerberus. Another post reads that the user did not respond to USA Today's request for comment either. Early Christmas morning, police in Nashville. What we know about the bombing. Early Christmas morning, police in Nashville came across an RV parked on the 2nd Avenue outside an AT&T transmission building. While responding to reports of shots fired in the area. Oh, I remember that friggin' bombing. There was no evidence of the shooting, but both officers and witnesses heard it warning blare from the RV. Evacuate now, there is a bomb. The bomb is in this vehicle and will explode. The broadcast began a 15-minute countdown before the RV exploded, according to the Tennessee. I mean, like, the bomber was later identified by Attorney General as Anthony Warner, 63, according to the Tennessee. DNA found at the scene matched Warner's, according to the FBI press release. Is the bomber. He was present when the bomb went off, and he perished in the bombing. The explosion disrupted AT&T wireless and internet services, leading to widespread 911 issues in the Nashville area. The Tennessee reported. And that's the thing. He's believing that numerology 911. Post mix up. AT&T buildings. The post and social media alleged the bombing is tied to Dominion Voting Systems, an election technology supplier. That's been the central main right-wing conspiracy theories. QAnon. First, QAnon at its core is prediction that alleged mass arrests of high-profile Democrats and celebrities will be carried out by former President Donald Trump, secretly saved the world from satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals. I mean, we're trying to. And the thing is, it's not QAnon. It's just friggin' people. Some people want to, be part of something. Like a part of a group. Lone wolf, Now, the alleged Dominion voting systems acquired by private equity from firm Staple Street Capital. Anyway, we need to do better than this. And this is one. The explosion was actually a missile strike, and the target was the AT&T and NSA hardened switching facility, spy hub, fusion centers. We also know that the location, which was blurred out by Google Street Maps, housed the AT&T NSA VoIP router complex, which allows the NSA to spy all phone conversations and phone text to anyone. And that's the thing is, there's certain people that, not things leak out. Things leak out, very much so. And so, into Tornado Sergeant report. Yeah. So they're coming after us, but they're never gonna get us. The Asheville explosion was actually a missile strike. What are they doing? Okay. Truth lives on. The former owner of the building is reported as Cerberus Capital, which is tied to Yugo Bizarreta, which acquires some ownership of Dominion voting machines. Various internet analysts say the blast appears to have been intended to halt Dominion voting machines audit that was about to take place in the building as well, although that has not been confirmed. No matter what the motive, you can rest assured that the media will find some white conservative gun owner to blame for everything, as that's always been the propaganda. So, a video for below the following screenshots on the video below show the incoming missile trail, meaning this is a military operation, and the military was fired from an aircraft. Oh, damn. And I'm not 100% certain, but I think they get a little turbo boost right before they impact and stuff. Like they're, I don't know. Well, if it's a missile, then it's propelled, but it has an engine on it, and so I guess when it reaches its target, it could just expend all of its fuel to make it a bigger punch. That might be what happened here. And there's a second later, and here's about a second later, as the missile trail is disappearing from the top to bottom, indicating the missile is moving from the sky to the ground. Yeah. Finally, just moments later, the explosion takes place.
Now, watch by the third light post. Something streams up in the air. And then this.
Oh, I missed it.
Now, light post. Something streams up in the air. Now, watch by the third light post. Something streams up in the air. And then this. Now, the perspective is off a little bit because, obviously you're shooting over the top of the AT&T tower. And I want to make something perfectly clear. The AT&T tower, the Batman building, is not connected to...
Here's the Google Street View at that address, showing AT&T Spy Hub storefront blurred out by the Google. Wonder why. The kids started shut down the Democratic Party. More natural news. Wonder why. Read more. Anyways, so just saying.